It's a full day with a lot of work. I go and help Chris move out of his apartment. I come back here and do some more work, eat some dinner, watch the Arrow season finale, and then try and do some more work only to be cut off by the fact that I am exhausted. And this is how I got here. Good morning, passport holders, but just barely. Currently 11:53 a.m. on Saturday, June 4th, 2016, day 582 of the vlogs. So I've decided to venture out now because, well, I finally woke up and did a bunch of work, like literally a ton of work this morning, all while in bed. So at this point, the big talk that Gary has asked for me to be captioned, that's just over an hour long. I'm 20 minutes the way through. My hope is that I can get an initial transcript done on all of it by the end of day today. Additionally, all the other work that has come in over the last 24 hours that had not been captioned, reviewed, and whatnot, yeah, all of that is now caught up, including the 2 videos that get released today that are not mine. So that's all done. So I'm pumped with where the business is at. There's a real opportunity I can get caught up. Maybe not all the way on my channel, but definitely with all the client work. So I'm pretty excited about that. So at this point, I'm heading over to Jamba Juice in order to go and grab razzmatazz because it gave me a $3 off coupon for my birthday, I think it was, or maybe it was because I finally signed up using their app. I forget which one it was. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to go over there and grab that, and then it's back to work. I got this big long talk to finish, and I've got the vlog edit to finish, so that's going to eat up most of the afternoon. I may sneak some Destiny in there just to try and give myself a little bit of downtime on a Saturday. And then, yeah, I don't know if Ben and Kami are taking me out to dinner tonight for my birthday, or if it's going to be tomorrow, or if we're going to do Monday. I really don't care. Just, time with my best friends is always a positive thing. So, I hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Let's get this one started. Well, I totally space cadeted on the fact that today is the day that Chris moves out of his apartment before he heads out to Africa for a couple of months. And since it is so gosh darn hot, I don't want him doing that solo or just with a couple of friends. Like, I want a group of us. And so with the vlog now edited, uploaded, and live, and me having got a little bit of lunch on board, it's just time for me to head on over there and help him. I did switch into some shorts. And I'll, just be there helping him move out of his apartment. So we'll, who knows what the next couple of hours footage might look like. I'm not expecting a ton because it's literally just going to be moving a bunch of boxes and stuff. But I'll try and sneak a shot in here or there. And I suspect that when we're done, knowing Chris, knowing the crew that he rolls with, that there very likely will be a beer on the end of it for everyone who helped. So that should be rad to be able to do, to hang out with friends and, his family, his chosen family. I can't have him having a heat stroke trying to move out of his apartment when I'm sitting in my apartment working, or, playing video games or reading stuff on the internet. Like, not cool.
Successful quarter game by 8.
Well, an hour and 45 minutes later, and 2 small injuries. I caught a splinter from a slat for the bed, and I cut my heel on cinder block that we were moving because he was formerly using them as like a bookshelf with like some fence posts and things. It's actually really kind of cool. And I just misplaced one in the truck bed and didn't keep track of where it was. And as I was loading something else, I was backing in order to help Chris and just caught my heel just a little bit. No blood, but a big chunk of skin came off. So, all done with the big stuff. He says that he doesn't want any more help with the little stuff, and that it's kind of his responsibility. So, I'm not going to impose and say that I want to stick around and help because it's 114 degrees right now. So, I will see him on Monday in part of the pool party fundraiser. So just one more reason for me to go home and continue to work to get the board all clear so that when Monday does come around, I can attend and hang out with him and enjoy his company one last time before he bounces out of the country for 2 months. You know, I love my friends. Do not get me wrong. I'm just, yeah, they mean so much to me. All right, guys, it's time to get you back up to speed. It's been a number of hours since I got back here to the house. So basically, first things first, when I got here, I noticed that I had an additional couple of cuts on my hands, things like that, nothing major. Cleaned up the entire set of them, got them all sanitized and bandaged as appropriate. Since then, though, it's just been kind of a weird hodgepodge of me handling little like house chores and dinner and a lot of work. So at this point now, the long talk, the 76, 73 minute talk that Gary has asked to be captioned, has a full transcript and about half of it has been corrected. So I'm pretty pumped about that's all kind of done. My ambition is to actually finish that tonight, but while I was eating dinner just now, I actually watched the season finale of Arrow, which has a little extra special meaning for me that I wasn't expecting. But you know, those in the family will know what that is. So it was really fun to see that and you know, just enjoy it. I mean, you know, I've been a fan of the show for the last 5 whatever it is years. I'm very interested to see where they go in the next season, and I'm pumped that yeah, that it's gonna be on for another round next year. So at this point, it's just more work. I'm super tempted to just kind of blow it off just a little bit though, and do some Destiny stuff, just because like I've really been enjoying it the past couple of weeks. It's just a great release for me to sit there and do, and at the end of the day, it is something that I am showing a proficiency in and I am getting better at. So it's one of those things where it's kind of a tough one for me. Like, I want to work, but at the same time, I know that if I work so incredibly hard that I don't have the work ethic to work, you know, 6 or 7 days a week, which is part of the reason why tomorrow is scheduled to be kind of work up front. I'll do the vlog edit, things of that nature. And then I'm going to head over to Ben and Kami's, and we're just going to chill poolside and have a blast, and then bring in dinner, and then just play Settlers of Catan and just hang out, just the 3 of us, which was actually what I had asked for my birthday gift from them. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to shoot tomorrow. I don't know. I just, like, I don't know. But any which way, like, it's been a day that, like, I've been able to be helpful to friends, and that means a lot. And there's, you know, work is still getting done, and that means a lot. So I don't know. Part of me wants to let myself relax just a little bit, but who knows? All right, I'm going to go make that decision off camera and then probably enact on it. All right, guys, it is shortly after midnight, and I'm super tired. I just feel myself making little mistakes in the corrections, and I don't feel good about that. Given the weird sleep schedule in the past couple of days, though, I don't feel bad about going to bed early and then waking up early. Ben's asked me to try and be there somewhere around 2 o'clock so we can take advantage of the pool. I told him that it's entirely dependent upon whether or not I finished the work, right? The work has to get done. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm hoping that I certainly can get there and hang out with my best friend. Plus, you know, if I'm going to bed before 1 a.m., odds are I'm waking up before 8 a.m. in all likelihood. 9 a.m. at the absolute latest. It's just not my thing. Like, I've never been somebody who's been able to sleep after my teenage years for more than 10 hours at a go, unless there was a very good reason for it. So I'm going to go and try and catch some Z's and just recover a little bit. You know, got all these little cuts and scratches and stuff, so time to get those healed up. Thank you guys so much for your time and your attention and continuing understanding. I don't know what's going on with the channel, guys. Like, you guys continue to, like, promote this channel, comment, interact. The viewership numbers continue to go shockingly up, and on top of that, the subscriber numbers continue to go up, which makes no sense to me, because I feel like that these vlogs recently have just been really me keeping consistent. Not that I'm, you know, doing anything particularly interesting or amazing, but yeah, I'm just staying consistent every day, documenting it, because there's going to come a day, you know, 5-10 years from now, where I'm going to look back and be amazed at how far I've come, and these days in between are going to prove that it was a grind, it was a slog, it was never easy, but that I could be proud of every step of the way. Remember, though, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.